Hello, welcome to Ekidel, where we train future civil and structural engineers. My name is Fashe Ochet. Today, you can see this photo frame, and you can see that this type of beam is different from this. Can you see it? It's different from this. Okay, and don't forget, this is Protastructure 2025. Can you see? Protastructure 2025, and I'm going to be comparing this with Protastructure 2022. Is that okay? Now, if you look at this now, what's the width? The width is what? 25 meters, as you can see it here. While here is about 165 meters. While around here is about can you see 100 and what? 165 meters. Is that okay? That's the length of this structure, and also the width is what? 25 meters. Is that okay? So I left this place. Is that okay? So that I left this place to show you how to go about what I have done here and what I'll be explaining. Is that okay? In this particular part, we will not be able to finish this. Is that okay? Because I need to explain for proper understanding. Is that okay? Now, the advantage of this over 2022, I'm also going to be explaining it. Is that okay? All right. The first advantage is this. Can you see this type of a rafter? Can you see hollow type of beams? Can you see it now? With this, we can have a very good span. Is that okay? As you can see, it has reduced the self-weight. It has reduced the self-weight, and the capacity still remain intact. Can you see all of these holes? Is that okay? It has actually reduced the self-weight of this particular beam. Is that okay? Rafter. And since it has actually reduced it, is that okay? You discover that you can have a long span. For example, you can have, like, let's say we're having like 50 meters width or 100 meters width. Is that okay? When you're having 100 meters width, let's assume from here to here is 100. Is that okay? Which means half of it is what? 50. So which means we are talking of approximately this one. Now we are going to have 50 span, like 50 length of this. So when you're having such situation, you expect to use this type of what? Beam, not this type. Can you see? Not this type. If not, it require a very big beam. Is that okay? All right, I haven't explained that, or I haven't said that. So how do you now go about having your rafter? Is that okay? Like this. Is that okay? This is your portal frame. How do you go about it? Is that okay? I'm going to be explaining it, and I'm going to practicalize it here. Now, but before we enter into that, I want to say, if this is your first time, I want to say you should click on like button and also subscribe, so that you can have access to all our videos. Is that okay? And also, if you have subscribed, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Is that okay? Because there are others outside there who are eager to learn what we are discussing presently. Is that okay? And don't forget to also talk to others about Ekidel, or other civil engineers, all your friends. Understand? Don't try to hide the knowledge. Is that okay? So that they will always be coming to you. Is that okay? It's very good that you also share the knowledge. Is that okay? All right. By doing that, you are also helping their lives. Is that okay? All right. I haven't explained this or say some things about this. Let's now look at that of 2022. If you look at this one now, can you see in 2022 we don't have such here? Is that okay? We don't have such. Is that okay? You don't have this kind of grazing. Sorry, this kind of rafter. Is that okay? That you call it rafter or beam. We don't have it. Is that okay? In Protastructure 2022. Can you see it now? All right. And that now I want to show you in Protastructure 2025. If I go to the plan view of this, can you see? If I go to the plan view of this, can you see? At this point of intersection, can you see? Just master it. You will take note. Can you see this point of intersection? If I click on this, can you see it now? And also click on this. Can you see? Can you see what is happening here? Just watch this place like this. Can you see? Have you seen it now? Let me now show you that of 2022. Let's go to the plan view. Okay. Can you see it now? Can you see it? Can you see what is happening? So this one now is showing cantilever. What does that mean? It means this is a cantilever and this is a cantilever, and there's no how you will design this that it will not fail. Why? Because it's telling you what is a cantilever. Is that okay? No matter how you increase the depth, if you like use a 450 by 450 beam depth, still beam depth, it will still what? It will still fail. Why? Because it's showing you cantilever here. So how do you now go about that? Is that okay? I'll be doing that in this part that I deleted, so that I can use it to explain all of this. Okay, likewise in this 2025 Protastructure, I'll also be doing that, and we will see how to go about it. And insertion, by the way you insert this also in 2025 is different from how you will insert it in 2022. Is that okay? So all of that, we are going to be doing it in this particular video. All right, let's start. Okay, so now for us to insert this now, for me, I always prefer being in my 3D view. Is that okay? Since I know what I'm doing, can you see it now? All right, so this is my center line. Is that okay? If I look at this from here, if you look at this from here, from this point here, you can see it's 25 meters, isn't it? And center of it is this. Is that okay? I've already divided it. Is that okay? This is the center, and since this is the center, is that okay? And since this is the center, I'll just go over here. Let me go to my 3D. What's happened? Okay, let me close this. Okay, you're on my 3D side, 3D view. I can see it here. So I'll pick my my beam. Is that okay? I'll come to this place of my 3D. The height of my roof is what? Is 3,500. Is that okay? Which I've already entered. I will just come here, click on this, pick it here. Can you see it now? Can you see what I'm having? Can you see it? So I'll just press escape, then come here. Since I've already entered it once, just watch you. I'll come to this place again. Where is it? Okay, here. Is that okay? Escape once, come here, put it here. I think that is the last one. So let's see. Can you see it now? Perfect. So now I'll come to this place and I'll turn this one to 0. Do you see it now? I'll turn to 0 and make this one 3,600. Is that okay? All right, don't worry, I'm trying to show you something, the difference between this one and that of 2025. Is that okay? So can you see, once I've entered it once, that is all. So I'll come here, click on this. Can you see? All right, so come here again, the same thing. Can you see? We are done with this. Let's now check the 3D, sorry, the plan view of this. Is that okay? Come here and click on on plan, and let's see what we have. Can you see it now? Can you see it? It's still showing us that a cantilever sign. And I said, when you finish your work, you design, analyze and design, this thing will never pass. No matter how you increase it, it will never pass. It will be showing you under deflection. You'll be seeing one big kind of deflection. Is that okay? That no matter how you increase it, that deflection will still be there and it will never pass. Is that okay? All right. So let's now go to that of 2025. Don't forget how we inserted this. Is that okay? How we did this. Is that okay? All right. So let's now go to 2025. In this 2025, let me now go to the 3D. Is that okay? Let me go to 3D. Okay. Let's come here. Okay. All right. We are having it. Okay. All right. Even with this, I can see. All right. So I'll now come to this place now. Let me pick it up. Pick on this and then steel beam, and then I'll come here now. My 3D view. Is that okay? Can you see now? I'm using this place now. I'll click on this. This is my 3,600. Is that okay? 3,600. I'll come to this place now. From here, I come here. I insert. Can you see it now? Can you see it? It's there, isn't it? But if you look at this, it has disappeared. So, but in 2022, you don't need to type it again, isn't it? You don't need to type it again. Is that okay? But 2025, you have to repeat it. Is that okay? 3,600. Is that okay? Let me do copy first so that it will be fast. Then I'll turn this one on like this. Pick from here. Put it here. Is that okay? It's there. It has turned to what? 0 again. I'll click on this. Then paste it. Continue from here to this place. Can you see it now? And in this case now, I don't need to press escape. But 2022, I have to press what? Escape. Is that okay? So I'll come here again. Don't forget, now that I'm done with this side now. Can you see? Now that I'm done with this side now, I'm coming to this side. If it's 2022, I'll come up here, isn't it? But in this case now, I will not do that. I'll only put it here now and then paste it. Is that okay? Now, in this case now, I will not draw from here like this. I'll also draw like this. Is that okay? From here like this to this point. Can you see it now? Fixed. Is that okay? I'll come here again, then paste it. Is that okay? Come here and then put it here. Okay. All right. Click on this one, then paste it again. I'll come here and fix it and put it here like this. All right. So can you now see it now? Can you now see what I'm having now? Can you see it? Perfect. So let's now check the 2D if you're having that kind of a cantilever. All right. So let's now zoom it. Can you see? We don't have it. This is another advantage of a 2025 over 2022. Is that okay? All right. So now let's now go. How do you now make that of a 2022 to look like that of 2025? Is that okay to do this? To have something like this without having a cantilever. I will come to this place now. I'll come to this place now. Let me go to the plan. Come here now. Okay, 2 screens. Let me close this one. You close. All right. Okay, let me bring it up again. The plan. Let's wait. Okay, so you can see the plan now. So how do I now remove this one? All I need to do, I'll click on this, right click and click on what? Come down to this what? Beam end make free end what? Make free end cantilever beam. Is that okay? Here both ends supported, this one supported. Is that okay? And if you look at it, they are both supported. Is that okay? So if I click on this one, that side is supported, isn't it? And this place is supported, because why I'm saying supported, because this one is supporting this one, and this one also is supporting this one, isn't it? So here they are supporting each other, so there's a support, isn't it? All right, so on that ground it's going to be both ends supported. Is that okay? It's not going to be free end. So I'll come down to this place now. Yes, I'll click on what? Both ends supported. Then can you see it has removed? Click on this one again, then come down to this place, both ends supported. So can you see it now? I've removed the cantilever symbol on this. So by the time I design this one now, it will work perfectly like that of what? 2025. Is that okay? So all right, so this is what I'm going to be doing to all of this. Is that okay? Right click again, come to this place and what? Both end there supported. Click on this. That's gone. Click on this one, right click, come to this place now, do the same thing, and this is how you go about it till you finish. Is that okay? Because if you don't do that, definitely you should expect deflection. Is that okay? Which means you are ready to work. Is that okay? If you want to work, yes, you actually say work. That I know what I'm talking about. Is that okay? So in this case now, I'm going to leave this one like let me see if I can add one. Okay, let's do this one also. Is that okay? Let me click on this. Okay, this one, come back again and come to free end. So both ends supported. Is that okay? So we have done few now, isn't it? We have done few, so we are going to leave the rest. This like some of this one now we are going to leave, so you see the difference, so that by the time we want try to increase the depth, we now see what we are talking about, and we now compare it with this. Is that okay? We now compare it with this. Is that okay? That we have removed the cantilever symbol. All right, so let's now see that of 2025. So can you see we have no work here to do? Is that okay? In regards to that, is that okay? So we can now see, but if you look at it from up, you discover that you are not seeing it. You are not seeing that symbol of cantilever. To you say, yes, you have done a good job. But if you come to this place now, also come to this the 3D, can you see? Even from the 3D for 2022, you discover that if you look at it, the same thing. But if you now go to the plan, that's when you see the challenge, the problem. Can you see? So that is that. All right. I haven't explained this now. At this point, I want to say, if you want to learn more about structural design, I want to say you should enroll on our Ekidel mentorship class. Is that okay? Whereby we train you beyond what we are just discussing here, and that in that place you have opportunity to do what? To ask questions, because it's one-on-one training. Is that okay? And if you want to enroll for our full mentorship class, good and fine. And if you want to enroll for 4 weeks mentorship, good and fine, training, good and fine. Is that okay? You go to our Ekidel store. That's where you see the course outline for both full training and for the 4 weeks training. Is that okay? So that is that. All right. Now it's very cheap and it's not expensive. We also have where we call what we call a Ekidel group, and this place, this is where all other engineers within the nation, in fact all over the globe, have come together to do what? To assist one another. For example, in the course of me doing this particular work and I don't understand a particular thing, for example, I can snap this place. If I don't understand how to go about it, I can snap it, screenshot it, and send to that group. Before you know it, I'll ask my question, and other engineers who are online at that moment, what happened? They quickly respond. And those who also come online later, what happened? They also respond and share their own view and tell you how to go about solving it. Is that okay? It's a place where engineers have come together to help one another and grow together. Is that okay? That's why we call it One Love, Keep Us Together. Is that okay? All right, that is that. It will be good if you can join that group also. All right. And also we want to thank all our fans from different countries. Is that okay? We are doing well, and we thank you for telling others about Ekidel. Is that okay? We can see your hand how they have been calling us. There's also person referred them, those person talk to them about Ekidel and all of that. Thank you so much. And even you that you are hearing me, you can also go ahead and do that. Is that okay? Thank you so much, and God bless you. By this, we are building one another. Is that okay? All right. Having explained that or said that, let's now go to our Protastructure 2025. Now, how do you now go about this? How do you now go about this particular method of what? Of framing. Okay, as I said, this is 25 meters by. Let's go to the plan. From the plan, let's see. Okay, from the plan, this is 165 meters by 25 what? 25 meters. Is that okay? 165 by 25 meters. Is that okay? So now, how do you now have something like this? Let's assume, I think there's one somebody told me about 100 meters width. Is that okay? 100 meters width, which from here like this, we're talking of 50 meters. From here like this, 50 meters, which is 100. Is that okay? All right. So how do I that particular one? By the time I start, I'll also do video on that to see how to go about such kind of span. Is that okay? All right, because all these big churches, those are the kind of things that they actually like. Is that okay? All right. So how do you now go about something like this now? So let's now see. Is that okay? I'm going to show you this one and this one. Is that okay? I'll show you this one and this one. Is that okay? All right. Click on this. Once you have done that, click on this, then right click and come to your property. Is that okay? The property of this. And once you get to this property now, we have nothing to do here. Is that okay? I'll come to this place of this place. Is that okay? And then come to this place of shaped type. What type of shape do I want here? I'll come to this place and click on what? Click on either circular or hexagonal. But let's use circular. I'll click on it and come here and what? Update. Is that okay? Once I click on update, I'll wait for it. I want to take some time. Is that okay? It depends on how fast your system is. Is that okay? Your processor, how good it is. Is that okay? So since it's like this, I'll go to wait and let's see what we are going to have. Is that okay? Let's wait for it. So we can now see it now. Can you see it now? I'll click on close. Can you see? So we can now see it. So as I said, this one have automatically reduced the self-weight of this steel. Is that okay? So let's now come to this other side and choose different shape. Is that okay? And come to the property and come to this shape type. Is that okay? So I'll come to this place and let's choose hexagonal, for example. I'll click on hexagonal. Is that okay? And click on update. And once I click on update, let's wait for it to see what we are going to get. Is that okay? All right. So it's your choice. Is that okay? Either to use hexagonal or a circular. Is that okay? All right. So let's wait for it and see. So as you can see it now, so you can now see it for the hexagonal. Can you see the shape? Can you see it? So let me close this one. Let me close this. So can you see it now? Let me bring them closer. So can you see the shape of the diagonal, that of the hexagonal rather, and look at the shape of this one for circular. Is that okay? So whichever one that you want to use, you can do what? You can use them. Is that okay? All right. So now in this case now we are going to leave this one so I can show you the so that we can compare it. Is that okay? We can compare when we are having this kind of what do you call it, rafter. Is that okay? Or beam, and this one. Is that okay? So I'll leave it so that it will be loaded in our next video. That's what I'm going to be doing. Is that okay? In our next video, I'm going to put our line and load this structure. And once it has been loaded, are we together? So once it has been loaded, we analyze and design so that from there we can now compare it together. Is that okay? Compare it together. Is that okay? And also we also do that of 2022 and also compare them so that we can see. Is that okay? So that, because at times, that's why it's good to have this software, because even as I'm talking to you, I use all the softwares. At times I will get some design, I'll just use 2018. At times I'll get design, I'll use 2022. At times I get design, I use 2025 or 2024. Is that okay? So that is that depending on the kind of how complex the work is. Is that okay? From the work, I know the right software, sorry, the version of the software 2020 Protastructure I'm going to be using. Is that okay? So it's also good to have all this software, most especially 2018, 2022, 2024, 2025, and above all, the master of all for now. So far so good. 2026 is very, very fantastic. Is that okay? In that case, 2026, I can design my staircase and many other things. Is that okay? With 2026, is that okay? A lot of differences which we are going to be doing video so that you see it yourself. Is that okay? And we'll be comparing, as I'm comparing 2022 and 2025 together now. Likewise, we'll be comparing 2026 and 2025 together. Understand? So knowing fully well that whatever thing we are doing in 2025, automatically, if there is difference between 2026 and 2025, automatically there will be high difference between 2026 and 2022, isn't it? So that is that. All right, thank you very much. Till I see you next time in our next video. I want to say, please keep on telling others about Ekidel. Thank you. Till I see you next time in our next video. I want to say bye.